So I absolutely think the trend will sustain. I think if you look over the course of the past 1 year or a little bit longer than that, the market really hasn't delivered any returns to an investor on a point-to-point basis. However, if you look at the wealth creation that has happened through SIPs, I think you can see the results for yourself. So I think that it's a secular trend that will sustain for a period of time. I think the other thing is it's a very simple way of bringing investors into the industry and inculcating the right habits of investing regardless of market cycles, remaining invested for a long period of time, and building wealth using the right tools. My firm belief is technology is a support for humans. So I don't believe in the robots taking over the world. I believe these are all facilitations, and technology will facilitate the industry. It will make it easier to reach customers. It will make it cheaper to reach customers. It will make it easier to give information to customers, to service them. But I don't believe that a financial services product like mutual funds is as yet in this country today bought. It is still sold. It needs advice. It needs hand holding. And therefore, I think all of these e-commerce platforms will have an important role to play in the growth of the industry. But I'm not sure I would say they will become dominant. I don't see the technology taking over the world in that sense. So absolutely, I think the IIPs conducted by the industry are bringing new investors into the industry. So I think the biggest metric you can look at is how many new investors are entering this industry and how many folios are being opened. So that's one metric I would look at. The second thing I'd look at is the clear preference emerging for mutual funds even as a capital market instrument. So there was a point of time where a lot more people went into stock investing directly before coming into mutual funds. That trend is now reversed in this industry, and people are using mutual funds as the way to enter the capital market. So I think that clearly demonstrates that the IIPs being conducted are working. I think a lot more needs to be done because the penetration levels in the industry still remain fairly low. And so I think continued investment in education by asset managers, by AMFI on behalf of asset managers, and by the work being done by the advisors is very important for the continued growth of the industry.